Hello everybody! How's everybody doing on this wonderful Monday? I hope the weather's better where you are than what it is here. We're on a winter weather advisory. It is 12:39 from now until 6 a.m. on Tuesday. The weather has changed multiple times, the amount of snow we're supposed to get. It's anywhere from 5 to 16 inches of snow. I hope it's on the lesser side, but it could be fun in the higher side. Yeah, it's gross out. I had to go to work, feed the animals, check the greenhouse. I didn't get a whole lot else accomplished because I wanted to get home. So now I'm headed home. Roads suck. Thought I'd share you guys the crappiness I'm going through. We'll get this up here and I'm sliding a little bit. The wind is pretty good. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good. It's actually less snowy here than when I left at Griswold. I'm about halfway home. I just had to stop and beat the ice off the wipers so I could see, because it was just being horrific. It had a big ice chunk build up, but it's not horrible bad. The highway is just absolutely a sheet of ice under this little bit of snow from where the road or the snow plow's gone over it. It is, if I step on it when I just left the stop sign back there, it is just a sheet of ice. I step on it and the whole Tahoe wants to go sideways. But don't have quite as much snow as I thought we would by now, but it's supposed to snow between 1 and 2 inches per hour till at least 6 o'clock tonight. And it is noon, or almost 1 right now. It's 12:41 by my clock. So I've got it in auto 4x4 and putting home, trying to be safe. Thought I'd share with you guys a little bit of the crappiness. Probably gonna screw up some videos unless you guys want to see some snow pushing videos, because we might have some snow to push. The worst of it is, with this snow, we're supposed to get 30-mile-an-hour winds. So technically it's not gonna be a blizzard, because I've just heard on the radio it needs to be 35-mile-an-hour plus winds for a couple hours to be considered a blizzard. But it's going to snow hard enough that it's going to have the same poor visibility as a blizzard, because it's going to snow that hard. So it's drifting a little bit on the edges and where the snow's blowing, but it's kind of a weird east-northeast wind. Usually when we get bad storms, the weather comes out of the east, so I have this feeling that we might just get hammered. Usually when the weather around here talks that we're gonna get lots of snow, we usually get an inch or two, and when they say we're just gonna get a dusting to an inch, that's when we get the dumped on. But they've kind of hit the last couple about what it's gonna be, so I wonder if this one isn't gonna be a horrible snow. But who knows? We might have to actually go out and work on the snowmobile and get it out. We haven't even had it out in 2 years now. I've had enough snow I could have, but I just didn't have time to mess with it. And since I'm gonna be home, maybe we'll see if I can't find my other can of Seafoam and dump some in and get some more gas dumped in it. And if we can get her cranked up or not, then we'll have it ready. Make sure my tractor will start so we can push snow at home. I know the 4020 will start at Mom and Dad's, because I had it running the other day. And maybe I'll have to try to remember to bring mounts and crap and show pushing snow. Maybe we'll tag that on with this. We'll do a couple videos and put them. Now I just itched and now I went over the line. That's the nice thing with these new roads, with the rumble strips in the middle and on the outside. Even though you can kind of see the lines right now, it just handy. I didn't realize that was a snowplow for a second. I didn't see the headlights. I was gonna say, PSA, people driving around in crappy weather, turn your headlights on, but they have their lights on. See, that helped the road a little bit. But, yep, that's about all I've got right now. Really want to go do some coyote hunting in the snow, but kind of gotta have time, and now that we're starting stuff in the greenhouse, I just don't have that much room or time. I've got to get the big greenhouse cleaned out so we can move the little tomatoes over sometime as soon as we can. Usually it's the first or second week of February. I try to get them planted. I got a bunch of onions started. I went and picked up some more pots the other day. I should do a video on that. An update in the greenhouse. I am going to try to do once a week update in the greenhouse. If you guys want to keep watching what we've got going on, it kind of might make it easier than me filming everything we do, because of the fact we do an awful lot in there and it changes so much day to day. Just because I did bump the heat up in it just a little bit, just to help melt some of the snow off of it, so we don't get quite as much snow load. But that's the good thing with the arched greenhouse. Most of it slides off anyway pretty good. But yep, it's pretty well white. Here's the Cumberland corner. Means we're almost home. Little town, probably 200 people. You can definitely see where the snow plow turned around. And see, now we can tell where the other crew works. We're right here in a split between two state sheds. Yeah, this is a lot worse. No wonder why that was going so good. I was following the snow plow. But yeah, it's not so bad. It definitely almost looks like it's snowing a little more over here. I don't see the lines at all here, and I can't see nothing when I meet the big truck. I know I'm on the white line when it does that, but I'd rather be on the white line and not hit a semi, because that could be bad. But there we go. Beautiful weather. And if you guys remember, we're doing a gardening video tomorrow on AOK Foraging and Adventures. This might not actually come out after that, so that won't help you a whole lot. But you can go back and watch the podcast. If you guys have any, or podcast, blah, 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 live stream. But if you guys ever have any gardening questions or anything about what's going on or anything, you can always send an email to stevebrahms@gmail.com. It's there in my about page. And all of that. And yeah. Have a happy day, and I'll add some more onto this when it have something to film. And hello everybody. This is Tuesday. First thing in the morning. Actually, not first thing. I ate breakfast and kind of messed around for a little bit because it's chilly out. I got the Tahoe sitting here warming up. I've got my little Yanmar running. And I'm out here looking at the snow. Let me see if I can get this turned around without taking my glove. Got a little bit of snow. I drift beside the wife's car as tall as a dumpster. I did get the snowmobile out yesterday playing with it. But we got a fair amount of snow. Daughter's car, I don't know if it'll back down the driveway or not. Because this snow here behind here is probably at least a foot deep. I would think so. And you can see where they pushed through on the road. I know yesterday when I had the snowmobile out, I was driving it down the middle of the road. And here by the mailbox was fairly deep. And you can see it's pretty deep. We got drift on that side, we got drift on this side. It's pretty crazy. Got a pretty big drift over here across the road. But yeah, that drift here is probably 2.5 foot deep, probably here at the edge, and it's probably 3 foot in the bottom of the ditch. We got snow up here, more snow. If I can get through this crap. The back side of everything here, pretty decent drift. But then we got grass showing. I don't know how much snow you say, how you measure snow when it's like this. But yeah, pretty snowy out. Oh well, I gotta get to work, and I thought I'd just show you guys what's going on.